How's it going, everybody? Welcome to the channel. This is Big Day Dave, and this is a map tour for a new mod map of Farming Simulator 22 called Chipping Norton. We're going to start with the description from the mod hub, and it reads, "Welcome to Chipping Norton, a fictional map based on a popular location in English Cotswolds. Crop calendar based from England, 3 farms, 1 cattle shed, 1 cattle pasture, 2 sheep pastures, large industrial estate filled with factories, contracts installed into the map, large quarry that can be dug out, large logging forest with 2 build parking areas, custom farm shop, and custom farm restaurant. Large building area available for purchase, custom production factories containing 3 production points, 66 fields and meadows. No sleep trigger installed into the map, allowing you to place your own and live at any house on the whole map. If you install the Lamborghini R6 250, it'll show up as starting equipment. A special thank you to Alien Jim for once again allowing me to use the parked vehicles mod, and a special thank you to DJ Goham for his support and advice while making this map. This map was created by FS Landscaping and is 463.83 megabytes to download. And if we take a look at the map, this is what it looks like. There are no mods required for this map, and you start out over here on the kind of eastern portion of the map. And you start out by owning, brace yourselves, all of this: farmlands number 6, 15, 18, 21, 32, 33, 38, 41, 50, 56, 57, 58, 59, 69, 70, 71, and 73. Now, farmland number 6 has no product on it. 15 has canola and ready to harvest. 18 is the parking lot for the farm shop. 21 is a wheat field ready to harvest. 32 is a sugar beet field ready to harvest. 33 is a barley field ready to harvest. 38, no product. 41, no product. 50, no product. 56, no product. 57, no product. 58, no product. 59, no product. 69 is the main starting farm, which is right here and kind of the big periphery bits for the most part. Let's see. 70 is a kind of storage area. You got 71, another storage area and silo, and 73 is a productions site. You are able to purchase all areas of the map, and let's see. Oh, you know what? Before we move on, I'm kind of skipping around. Prices do vary on the map. If we take a look at some of the fields, it's kind of sort of expensive, but there are some of these smaller ones that are not terrible, like 21,000, so you get a good variety of fields and sizes. 61,000, 81,000, you've got 21,000 here, but again, pretty small for the price. You're 43,000 all the way up to some of the bigger fields like this one here, 241,000. You've got 122,000. Let's see right here, 197,000. So you get a pretty decent range, but you start out with a ton of space and you can really kind of, go to town on this. You do have a very large forestry area right here for $1.1 million and a massive, and I mean massive, quarry full of stones for a little over $1 million. But you will very easily make your money back on this one. Holy smokes, it's huge. Let's see. There are animal pens installed on the map. Contracts are available. You start out with a load of production points, which is nice, and no collectibles are available on this map. If we take a look at mods specific to this map, we scroll down to the mods and DLCs. Chipping Norton right here, you can see they have the Deutzfahr Series 8 for the Chipping Norton, and under the build menu, and you know what, before I keep going, I mentioned that there are no mods required for this map, and that is true, but in the description it says that if you install the Lamborghini R6 250, it'll show up in your starting equipment. I installed the Lamborghini RS 250, did not show up in my starting equipment. I might have done something wrong, but I didn't report it in here for this tour. So it's not required. You can still come into the game and still play it, but it kind of sort of is because it's part of the whole TV show that this is all based around. Let's see. So let's scroll back to where I was. Now, looking at mods specific to this map, going back to it, by menu we saw something, and under the build mode, if we take a look at all the various tabs, under buildings we have nothing, under productions we have nothing, but under animals we have nothing under cows, horses, pigs, but we do have one here for sheep, nothing for chickens, bees, or others. Nothing under the whole decoration tab here, but under landscaping we do have several additional painting swatches, nothing under trees or plants. Now, because we start here at the starting farm, let's go ahead and take a look at the starting equipment. Go under the buy menu, under owned items. We have under small tractors the Buer 6105, medium tractors the Deutz-Fahr 8280 TTV and the Kloss Axion 800, harvesters the New Holland CH770, telehandlers JCB 541 70 Agri Pro, cars the Lizard Pickup 2017, the trailers we have a Crampy half pipe HP 20, the header for the New Holland. Under potato technology, we have the Ropa Kellier 2, the Grimmy GL860 Compacta, and the Grimmy KS75-4. Under beet technology, we have the Grimmy Rootster 604 and the Grimmy FT300. Under cultivators, the K-Brand ProLander 7500, seeders, the Pottinger Terrasim C6F, planters, the Agrimass Falcon 3, sprayers, the Berthound Vantage 4300, bale loaders, we have the DPW 1800, animals, we have the Anderson Pro Chop 150, the K-Brand RA 142 mixing wagon, the Lizard MKS 8 tanker trailer, and the Abbey Attachments 1600 water tanker. Under animal transports, we have a Fliegel Noah TTW 140. Under telehandler tools, we have the Magsy Universal Bucket and Pallet Fork, and the header trailer, the Nardi N40BX. And that is it. Now let's go ahead and pop out the gate. Now I will say, you do start here right next to the office, which I think is really cool. Right outside in the garden. Open this door up. Now we come around the back side over here, and right here we have a manure pit, manure heap for the cow barn that you have right here. You have 30 cows currently with room for 60. You have your milk trigger right there, slurry trigger right there. And I believe, come out to the front, this is the input for both the feed and the straw. Now let's see if I go over this way, all the way tucked around here in the back. Now this is something I thought was a little weird. I may have discovered. I'm not 100% certain though. Right back here we have a cattle pasture. Room for 150 cows, nothing in it to start out with. You have your feed here, water here. Wait a minute. Wait, no. Actually, I'm sorry, strike all that. So I thought this was a water trigger at first. That's not. The cows don't need water in this pasture. So that's the milk trigger. I thought we were missing the milk trigger, and I just very quickly ran through it. So yeah, that's actually not an issue. Over here, we have a greenhouse. And then tucked around this side over here, we have a production site. This is the grape juice production. As you can see, you have raisins and grape juice, basically a miniaturized version of the grape processing unit. And you have your output for it right there, and input right here. And then over here, we have the bread cakes production, where we make bread and cakes. You have your input here and output right there. And then over the fence right here, we have a chicken coop, or chicken pasture. Currently we have 30 out of room for 300. You have food go in here, eggs come out here. And I'm going to go ahead and grab the pickup truck and start heading around town. Okay. So we head down the driveway here. Nice, beautiful rolling hills. I have noticed that there's quite a few of these little bumps all around the roadside here. So if you're driving as fast as I am right now, be careful, because you will hit one, you will get launched. Alright, so right here is our first point of interest outside the farm. Open this. We've got a bunch of storage, and this is an area you do own. Bunch of stored products over here, a bunch of sugar beets, and I believe some kind of grain, maybe barley. I'm not 100% sure what it is, though. Helium deer. Disappearing helium deer. And over here, we have the mini creamery, where you can make butter, cheese, and chocolate, and it is producing product. As you can see, we made some butter here. Over here, we have the mini flour mill, where we can make a bunch of flour. And then behind me, we have the mini sugar mill, where we can make sugar. Hop back in the truck. Here we'll make a right. Oops, there's... Oop, hey. Alright, off to the right here, we have the village shop sell point. And then off to the left, just behind this building, is the cafe shop. Or the cafe, I'm sorry. Now, over here, we have another portion of our farm. Lots of storage tucked away in here, bunker silo there, and a silo right there. Come back out this way. Hop the fence, and over here we have a sheep pasture. Room for 100 sheep. We have water and food. Go here. Continuing down the road a little ways. We have another sheep pasture. Again, room for 100 sheep. And water here, food there. That actually just reminds me, I don't remember seeing where the wool spawns. Alright, you know what? Let's do this. Alright, bunch of sheep here. Okay, so it does say it produces wool. I just don't know where it's going to produce it. So, let's see. Normally there's a box or something, like a hazard marker. I'm just not seeing it. Well, hopefully I'm going to hope that it would be somewhere in and around this area here. Maybe if you mow the grass, it's kind of hidden beneath the grass. Oh, wait. Yep, there it is right there. You can see the little hazard marker right next to it. All right, cool. So it's the same thing at the other one as well. Glad we saw that. And now, head down here. Open this gate. You can see just off to the left there, we got a bunch of beehives and the spawn point for the bee, or for the honey. So very awesome. Let's go back up the hill, jump back into our truck. So now we got a little bit of driving to do before we get to our next point of interest. Okay. Just gonna make our way past all the traffic. Pulling in here. Now here we have the animal dealer. Now you can go to this location using this icon here, or you can use the same icon at the pens and pastures like you saw me do with the sheep, and you can buy the animals directly. Now, if you buy animals directly from this location or from the pens and pastures, you will incur an additional fee. That additional fee is associated to a delivery fee. Basically, the animal dealer is going to take the animals from this location and deliver them to whatever pen and pasture you want them to deliver to. Now, it does get a bit expensive. $100 per adult cow. So if you're buying a whole bunch of cows or a whole bunch of anything, it's going to add up real quick. Now, you can save that money by bringing an animal trailer to this location, loading directly into the animal trailer, and you can have either leased or owned, it doesn't matter which. But you bring the animal trailer to this location, load into it, and then deliver the animals yourself. You'll save that money on your animals. Over there, you can see in the distance, that is the selling station sell point. Way over in the distance there. Now we're going to pull back out of here. Tucked away back in here, there we go. We have this giant industrial park, starting with the bakery over here. We have our output, input, and to buy it, 50,000. Down the road to the next one, which is the carpentry. Can purchase the carpentry for 60,000. Inputs here with the wood cell trigger there, and out. Whoa, that kind of startled me. And the output right there. Now, starting on my right, we have the cereal factory, worth $110,000, output and input. And now making our way across the lane, we have the dairy, output over there, input in front of me, and it is worth 70,000. Now continuing on down the road, this is the grain mill. You can purchase this for $96,000. Input here, output there. A little bit further down the road. Again, starting from my right. The oil mill, output here, input here, and can be purchased for $80,000. Now going across the lane again, we have the grape processing unit. Can purchase this for $80,000. Output here, input here. Continuing down. Alright, again, starting with my right, we have the sugar mill. Can purchase the sugar mill for $80,000. Output here and input on the other side. Right there. Over here, we have the spinnery. Can purchase the spinnery for $60,000. Input here, output there. And last but certainly not least, tucked away in the very back is the tailor shop. And purchase for $100,000. Input here, wardrobe trigger right here, and output is right here. And now we have a bit of driving to do. Whoa, yeehaw! Well, that worked out nicely. A little bit Dukes of Hazzard hitting the Cotswolds. Okay. Oops. There we go. Ooh. Had a sneeze sneak up on me there. Had to mute the mic. Continuing down the road here. Let's see, so I think... Oops. Nope, that's where I need to turn. Or no, that's not it. Next one. Right here, yep. Now following this, nope. Over, oh dear. There we go. Over here, we have the farm restaurant sell point. And then following this over here, we have the farm shop sell point. Now we need to head down the road a little ways. Gonna make a right. Now, this is the biogas plant. A couple bunker silos tucked away over here. You do own the biogas plant. As you can see, we have our solid input here, liquid input here, liquid output, aka digestate here, and over here. Continuing down the road. To my left, we have the biomass heating plant right there. That is a sell point. Over here, this is the lumber mill. You can purchase this for $100,000. We have our input over here, our output right here with the wood cell trigger here, and tucked around this side, actually I'll point it out as we drive past it. Over here is a wood chip output. Go. And now this area is a bit of a maze, so all we have to do here is turn to the right, follow this around, over here. Now tucked away right there is the debris crusher cell point. Oops, I did not mean to go all the way through. Okay, make go to the right. Nope. See, like I said, this is a fair bit of a maze. There we go. There we go. Now across the street, that is, let's see, that is the restaurant cell point right there. And now we make a right. And tucked away in here, we have a repair trigger right here, repair spot. The actual button for it is there. And in here is the shop trigger. Across the street, you can see there is the gas station. And then over here, the last point of interest, pizzeria cell point. And that is it. That is the map Chipping Norton. Now it is time to render my opinion. What do I think of this map? 0 to 5 scale as per usual. I adore this map. I love the show that this is based around. So for those who are not familiar, this is based off of the show called Clarkson's Farm. And yeah, this is absolutely top notch in my opinion. I absolutely love being able to come here and actually be on like this map. Like this, I've seen the show. I haven't watched the whole second season yet, but the first season I really enjoyed. It's very entertaining, and it's just cool to see what it would actually look like if I was able to be there in real life. Yeah, it's really cool. I like it. I like it a lot. Color palette, phenomenal. The true to... they say it's based off a fictional map, which, I mean, it's fictional because there's a lot of points kind of added in, after the fact. But it is a, real area. It's just, kind of hyper emphasized in a lot of places. But yeah, I absolutely love this. If I had any one negative thing to say about it, would be the kind of industrial area. That area just really kind of takes me out of the immersion of the field. I'm sorry, of the map. The whole map as a whole, though, does not detract from that. It does not take anything away from it, in my opinion. I absolutely think that this is just spot on, and that because this is a game, that was a kind of inevitability. And what I mean by that is, we have to have the buildings and production sites around somewhere. Um, and it kind of makes sense for it to be all kind of lumped together in kind of an industrial park kind of area. Like it's fine. Like it's a complaint, but only if I had to figure out something to complain about. When everything's said and done, I would give this map a 5 all day and night. It's the same map maker who made the Ballum Road dairy farming map, based around, I believe it's Tom Pemberton's YouTube channel. And this one's just another example of a, real life farm coming to the game, and I absolutely am on board with it. Love it, love it, love it. So we just left the farm there. This is the actual farm shop here, which this is fantastic. The restaurant that they just opened up is down the road back there. I think they were getting ready to open that before, what was it? I think it was before 2020, and then all the, stuff happened, and, that we're all familiar with in 2020, and yeah, it just kind of went haywire from there. Oops, I meant to come back here. Now, the reason I want to show one more thing, even though it's not technically considered a point of interest. It's this quarry. I did a flyover of the quarry, and it is absolutely massive. Millions upon millions of liters at least of stone. I'm just guessing here. But I just like how it's all kind of laid out back here. I like how, it's just how just everything is. I don't know if this quarry is back here in real life, but look at that. All that there is stone. Ready for you to dig it up and do what you will with it. Look at all that. That's just the first level. We come back here. We have level 2. All this off to my right. And then level 3. Look at that. That is just incredible, the amount of stone that's tucked away back here. Look at this. All this is stone. That's just the bottom level. That's incredible. This is the second level. And then the third level. Just phenomenal. Just incredible. So you buy this for a little over $1 million, you'll be able to make your money back pretty quick. Just either converting into lime and then selling lime, selling the stone, whatever the case may be. It's going to be, totally worth investing into it. But all that being said, I hope you enjoyed this map tour. If you did, please show them by liking, sharing, subscribing, following, commenting, doing all the things the algorithms enjoy you doing. That shows you're engaged with this channel, enjoying the content. And that being said, I hope you have a fantastic day. Take care.